Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Final Fantasy Tactics. Once again, this is post-commentary. Like I said, I recorded these in bulk, and unfortunately all of them had the same problem, which was my mic wasn't working properly. Kind of apparently just decided to not work. But yeah, anyway, due to the fact I'm doing post-commentary, there might be a little bit of desync. Besides that, there's not really anything to say about the characters. I didn't change anything. I reverted some of the gear back to what they were before, so no more Jade armlets. I'm taking. I was kind of tempted to take Oric again because he's a crazy raving madman, but for this one, I wanted the highly mobile people that are reasonably fast. So also this fight, you can only take 4 people, including Ramza. So I was like, all right, Agrias, Forge, and Kiyomi. All of these are rather fast characters that can at least, if they're not super mobile, they can at least get over terrain. This particular battle, you do need to protect a dragon. The dragon does scale with your level, so the dragon is level 99, so she has 999 HP. And thankfully, the other monsters do not scale with you. They're only around level 40. There are 4 Ultima demons, and then this special demon. Even though he looks like a normal demon, he's special. He has teleport 2, and he has abilities that are similar to Trent's or Treant's. He can actually do some mass revive abilities and stuff like that. And of course, the Ultimate Demons can do their own fancy spells and stuff like that. Unfortunately, none of them actually bothered to cast Ultima, not that I really care to get it. But yeah, pretty standard stuff. So what makes this fight a little annoying is, of course, Rhys starts out entirely surrounded. But also, you can see that they're kind of divided up into 2 different little halves, I guess you can say. There's a hallway in the middle, and then the 2 rooms. And each of the rooms have little pits, I guess you can say. And you start out in those pits, and the height difference between the pit and the walkway is 4. So if you don't have any high jump or fly or ignore height or teleport, you have to go around to the stairs and climb up the long way. Rhys is right now a holy dragon. The only thing holy dragons are just monsters. The only special thing about her is she does have fire, lightning, and frost breath. So she has all 3 of the bracelet abilities. But other than that, she just has pretty good stats. Anyway, I do have fly on Agria, so she goes first. Unfortunately, I of course miss with one of the holy explosions because that's how my luck goes. But since I can quickly get up and hit these guys pretty hard and fast, I'm hoping to try to wipe out as many as possible. Sorry if I sounded like I was in mid-sentence there. I wasn't exactly sure how to start it. Anyway, I tried to get some hits in with Forge, but unfortunately he critted, or not Forge. Is it Forge? Yeah, it is Forge. I tried to get double hits in with Forge with the stop bracelets and stuff, but unfortunately the first hit was a crit and did a knockback. But Rhys is coming in and helping out with finishing off the weakened ones. And unfortunately, due to positioning, Ramza is the only one that can't actually climb up anything. So I do have one target I can take advantage of, so that's what I was going to do. Because there's at least one spell I can cast, and it won't do anything to Forge, because Forge is healed by lightning. So with this, I can put another demon to critical. And of course, we got Kiyomi, who's always ridiculously strong. She does have jump 4, so she can actually get up here pretty easily. And I decided to go for the full health one because I can hit for 520 damage apparently. And there you go, we've heavily wounded 1 and killed 2. So that's a pretty good strong start. Teleport 2, of course, means you can teleport anywhere. So he revives both of them, and unfortunately they're revived just enough so they're not in critical, so they're not going to retreat either. Hurricane, which is apparently an instant cast spell, hits everyone, but Forge actually evades it. Does pretty good damage, and it's instant cast, which is pretty annoying. And then there's a lot of, I think it's life breaks, as well as a few other spells I don't recognize. They're pretty much just like any other demons. They just have their little spells they like to spam. So yeah, at this point I'm checking the spells. One of them is Dark Holy, which is a bit annoying. Alright, one spell's taken care of. Got hit with counter, not a big deal. Another caster's down with just a simple shuriken. As always, Beowulf can't really do anything in this fight. The spells are pretty. The life breaks really do quite a bit, but everything else is not too bad. And this spell looks pretty awesome, but unfortunately, it only hits one target. Now, I think Reese could have actually hit two targets with a breath attack, but instead just went for the one that's furthest away, which, I mean, that's fine, as long as we're killing them. Fortunately, there's not much else Ramsa can do, so I could kill that. I could kill that last demon, but I would have to zap my own characters. So I was just like, whatever. We pretty much have this fight under control. We just got to make sure we kill that leader before he revives again. Yeah, Kiyomi does so much damage, and she has a shield that actually can block with too. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, we'll finish things up with Agrius. Bam, double hit, kill both of them. And then Forge can clean up. So quick and easy fight. Rather refreshing after all the other fights. This fight can be a lot of pain if you can't kill those demons fast, but thankfully we're pretty strong. We do get the Ragnarok Sword, which is a Knight Sword. It has 22 attack power and has always shell, so you'll always have you'll always take half damage from magic. Anyway, we get some little story dialogue about Beowulf trying to save Reese. Reese is actually supposed to be a human, but she's a dragon now, so our next side quest stuff will be involved getting her to become human again. But at this point, we do get Beowulf and Reese to join the party. Reese will be a level 99. Beowulf, unfortunately, will be around level 40, so we'll have to level him up if we intend on keeping him. At the very least, I'll intend on keeping him until I can transform Reese into a human. When Reese becomes a human, she will actually have, job classes and all that good stuff. Even as a dragon, she's actually pretty good. At this point, I do have a full party, so I do drop off Malik and Rafa, because no one really wants them. And with Reese and Beowulf, I mean, I'm at a full party. There's the only characters I haven't gotten yet is there's a demon you can get later on that's specific to the patch version, which I don't intend on keeping. I don't intend on keeping monster classes for the most part. The reason I'm keeping Reese is because she can actually become an actual job class. There's also Worker 8, which, I mean, his abilities are a little bit more varied, but I don't exactly want to keep him either. He's not he doesn't really have anything unique. He doesn't change job classes. So really the only other character that we could potentially pick up that's of any worth is Cloud, and he'll be the last character we pick up. Which, if we do intend on keeping him, I'll I'll need to figure out who to drop. But that really depends on. I mean, if nothing else, I can always drop Beowulf and just keep Reese. Reese can be pretty cool. Unfortunately, Beowulf is a Temple Knight, and his abilities revolve around status effects. Which the neat thing is they're instant cast status effects, which is really cool. Kind of like talk skills almost, but they're a lot more accurate. But as you already know, there's a lot of situations where you fight against tough things that are immune to status effects. In which case, he's just a really tanky knight at that point. Which, I mean, that has its uses too. But other than that, then you just got Reese, who's, ridiculously high stats as a monster. But I'm showing off the Ragnarok. 22 attack power, always shell. Pretty standard stuff. It is technically stronger than a Dragon Rod, but it can't cast Bahamut, and you would be dropping the shield for that, but, whatever. So, I don't really know who would get the Ragnarok at this point. It really depends. The problem is a lot of people keep taking secondary black magic, which means the Materius sword is actually slightly better because of the magic bonus, but whatever. If anyone's interested in the Ragnarok and they have a good reason to have it, by all means speak up. But until then, I'm the Depressed Hero, and this was Final Fantasy Tactics. Hopefully my next sets of recordings will actually go a little bit better. Again, sorry about the post-commentary. The reason everything's muted is because I was actually trying to talk while playing, but it got all muffled and it just made a mess. So everything's muted except my voice. So whatever. See you guys next time.